All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be covering SpaceMesh. Now, SpaceMesh is a new layer 1 blockchain that has been in the works for like over 5 years. Okay, now high level, what is SpaceMesh? SpaceMesh, if I could sum it up in a few words or one sentence, SpaceMesh is Bitcoin, KASPA, and Filecoin. All right, now it's more complex than that, and I don't want to take anything away from SpaceMesh by describing it as such. But if you ask me on a high level, that would be a way I could break it down for you to understand what SpaceMesh is. It's way more complex than that. All right. But if you like the sound of that, stick around and check out the rest of this video, and I'll be back soon. Deuce Crypto out. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Now, today is a very, very awesome day because I have a crypto gem here that I think has a lot of potential going forward. All right. It is called SpaceMesh. Now, if you never heard of it before, I'm going to introduce you to SpaceMesh today. Right. I'm just going to go over some high level information about SpaceMesh because it is very, very complex. All right. So without further ado, let's get into SpaceMesh, this brand new layer 1 that just hit my radar. Now, what is SpaceMesh? So SpaceMesh is a layer 1 blockchain protocol focused on the qualitative aspects of permissionless decentralization. SpaceMesh is differentiated from other blockchains by its POST, Proof of Space Time Protocol, and its mesh, its DAG, Directed Acyclic Graph, instead of chain protocol, and its lottery-free, non-competitive leaderless voting collaborative mining. All of these aspects enable SpaceMesh to build a decentralized, permissionless, fair, and environmental cryptocurrency that can also self-heal and is highly secure. So if you take a look at the website, it says on a quest to become the people's coin. Now, yeah, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. And you know what? It gives me KASPA vibes. All right. They're very, very different projects, as you will discover here. SpaceMesh is a blockchain network designed to be more accessible and equitable than traditional cryptocurrency platforms. Its primary goal is to create a decentralized financial system that is fair and open to all, especially home users. Unlike networks that favor industrial miners, SpaceMesh aims to level the playing field, making cryptocurrency mining and participation feasible for the average person. So basically, you're going to be able to mine SpaceMesh from like a regular computer. You're not going to need some huge fancy rig to mine SpaceMesh coins. Okay, it uses proof of space time. So as long as you have enough space on your hard drive, you can mine SpaceMesh coin. So the more hard drive space you have that you can allocate to mining SpaceMesh coins, the better. So let's get into smeshing. Okay, this is basically mining, but they call it smeshing, like space smeshing. All right. Smeshing is the term used in SpaceMesh to describe the process of mining or producing blocks on the network. Now, unlike traditional cryptocurrency mining, which often requires significant computational power and energy, smeshing is designed to be more energy efficient and accessible. You have the proof of space-time POST in SpaceMesh. This is based on POST, where miners allocate portions of their disk space to the network. This space is used to store cryptographic proofs. Energy efficiency. Unlike proof of work systems, POST doesn't require continuous, intensive computational work, making it more energy efficient and suitable for home users. Now, if you want to get into mining or what they call smeshing, you are only required to install the SpaceMesh software on your computer, and you'll be up and running in no time. All right. It's important to note that the initial setup phase is particularly intensive for your GPU. Okay. So during this period, your GPU will operate at maximum capacity around the clock. So when it's doing this so that it can carve out the amount of disk space that you allocate. But after that, it's not working as intensely, right? So this is just during the initial phase. Earning rewards and mining. Now, the block production. Smeshers contribute to the network by participating in the creation of blocks. When a Smasher's block is added to the blockchain, they receive a reward. Reward structure. The rewards come from two sources: the block subsidies and transaction fees from the transactions included in the block. Smeshers/miners receive their rewards in SpaceMesh coins. This is the SMH coin at regular intervals as they successfully create and add blocks to the network. Rewards are directly deposited into the Smeshers integrated digital wallet, making the process seamless and straightforward. Now let's get into the tokenomics. SpaceMesh introduces a reward mechanism within its network. All right. The total supply of SpaceMesh coins is capped at 2.4 billion tokens. Rewards are distributed primarily through block production, which encompasses both the minting of new coins and the collection of transaction fees. Now, before you freak out and say, hey, wait, this token is trading over $1, almost $2 or over $2, but there's 2.4 billion tokens. Well, those 2.4 billion tokens do not come into existence for like hundreds of years. So right now, as it stands, we have a little over 14 million tokens in circulation, if my calculations are correct. All right. So those tokens are not coming into existence for quite a while. So I wouldn't be too worried about those tokens coming onto the market anytime soon. All right. So you got a market cap of around 30 million. Okay. And supply of just over 14 million, somewhere between 14 and 20 million tokens are in circulation out of the 2.4 billion. All right. So that being said, this is a low cap gem. Now, SpaceMesh's aim is to provide a powerful proof of space time protocol that allows any global user to participate in the network, only requiring basic hardware for mining, meaning the network grows exponentially as more users contribute to the network. Okay. So this is layered DAG technology with 80,000 plus nodes and 50,000 plus transactions and over 20 million in funding from Coinbase and more. So Coinbase is invested and backing SpaceMesh. The utility. The SpaceMesh token is going to be used for transactions, rewards, smart contracts, dApps, storage, and mining. Now, when it comes to the team, this team is very talented. The team also includes a core Ethereum developer of 6 years. So he left Ethereum to begin working on SpaceMesh. Okay. Now, in regards to SpaceMesh, it is in its early stages, but you do not want to wait to invest in a project like this. Serious. If you take a look at the CoinGecko, you can see here it's trading at 220. And I gave my patrons a heads up. I was getting in on this at around 140 just a few weeks ago. So, you know, being early in crypto is the name of the game. You get to an asset or a project early and you wait. All right. Good projects, that is. We're talking quality projects. I think this is a quality project. All right. Now, where can you grab it? You can grab it from xt.com, Safe Trade, and BingX. And then you can come on over to the SpaceMesh website, download the software, and you can offload your coins from the exchange to your wallet. All right. It's a lot going on here, guys. I really just barely scratched the surface. Okay. I just wanted to introduce you to this project. It's trading at around a $30 million market cap. You may not hear about this project until it's trading at like a $200 million market cap. Like, this is one that a lot of people will not see coming because you cannot grab it from every exchange. It's hard to buy. And when something is hard to buy and it's good, you might want to get some exposure to it early. It's the best position to be in. Like, seriously. So if you take a look at the investors again, you got Polychain Capital. They were the lead. You got Coinbase, Paradigm Ventures, Arrington XRP Capital, Electric Capital, 1KX. You got Jack Herrick. Okay. And you have a few other entities who are backing SpaceMesh. So guys, if you check out their YouTube, they're constantly uploading videos. There's a lot of good content here on SpaceMesh. This project has been in the works for years, guys. I found videos on SpaceMesh that go back years. Like years, guys. Like, look, 4 years ago. 4 years ago, all right? Yeah, 5 years ago. Introducing SpaceMesh.
January 3rd, 2009. Like many revolutions, the Bitcoin revolution began with a vision. A small group of believers around which a whole community grew. And around that community, an alternative economy emerged. But, like countless great ideas, this revolution too was ahead of its time. Today, nearly a decade later, common people have almost no access to crypto coins. Currencies have become a means to getting rich quick. Most of the capital is still held by the few. Trading in crypto coins has become slow and expensive. Security is compromised and damage to the environment is enormous. Is this what we dreamed? May 7th, 2018. SpaceMesh is born. By starting all over again, we are here to build a decentralized and fair economy that allows everyone to be part of the game. SpaceMesh technology allows everyone to mint coins on their home computer by simply committing magnetic drive storage to secure transactions. SpaceMesh will catalyze a new paradigm based on a mesh and proof of spacetime, a new infrastructure, a new OS, low barrier of entry, maximum incentive compatibility, favoring builders over speculators, enabling communities to create their own rules. It is time to let individual wealth be determined by one's choices and contribution. It's time for a real change. Let's build it together.
Yeah, guys, so the token just dropped. And actually, it dropped, let me see here. Let's see here. Take a look at the daily. This is the xt.com chart. So it hit xt.com back in December. All right. So correction, November. All right. And then it kind of just dumped. And now it's rising. Okay. So the market cap on this is so low, it could 5x like that. All right. So, you know, not financial advice. I just want to put this one on your radar, guys, because when you're early, it's the best position to be in when you're in the bear market, especially the bull run, because projects of high quality such as SpaceMesh, it's only a matter of time before the broader market figures out that these projects exist. And then it's too late. It's too late. You got to be there early. All right. So didn't get you in at 140. All right. But I got the members in my Patreon community and at around that price, and we're up now. So if you're already holding SpaceMesh, you got in before me, hey, salute. Or maybe you're going to get in after you watch this video, after you do your own due diligence. I think there's a bright future for this one. And I'm excited to see what comes with SpaceMesh. Now, I did tune in to one of their recent community calls, and they talked about, there was some discussion about the implementation of smart contracts and whatnot, some other cool things. There's a lot going on with SpaceMesh, guys. Like I said, this video was just to scratch the surface. If I went any deeper into this video, it probably would have been like 1 to 2 hours long. But I just wanted to give you guys a introduction to SpaceMesh and let you guys know my thoughts and you know why I'm bullish on it, and just introduce you to the project. All right, guys. So if you're bullish on SpaceMesh, then smash up the likes. All right. Yeah, totally. If you want me to keep finding gems like this and you appreciate this content, then smash up the likes. I appreciate it, guys. All right. Patreon link is in the description. DeFi Moneyverse Telegram link is also in the description. All right, guys. Stay safe out there, and I will talk to you later. Deuce Crypto out.